Pinay fans, once again we are back. Thank you for tuning in to the official Trike Patrol podcast, and it's your host, Mr. C. So I hope everyone is having a great week. I hope everyone has been enjoying the most recent scenes at TrikePatrol.com and all of our sites. I hope everyone's enjoying the most recent interview with the beautiful Dakota Quinn. And I hope you guys also enjoyed the most recent Pinay Eats that was shot in Las Vegas, Nevada with the beautiful Filipina model, Jada Kai. So, once again, we have another exclusive interview coming right to you here at the Trike Patrol podcast. We have the beautiful Ashley T. So, as you guys may know, if you guys follow us on Instagram and maybe even on Twitter, I might have posted it. But earlier this month, I went into San Francisco, actually further into San Francisco, actually South San Francisco. So, I met up the beautiful Ashley T. We went to this Filipino restaurant called Boracay Garden and Grill. Now, it's very interesting because there's been a lot of reviews and a lot of people on social media have been saying it's not the greatest place, but I was super surprised. Like, the customer service was just on point, the food was nicely presented, and overall it was a great experience, and it couldn't have been better. And I enjoyed my time with Ashley T, sorry, and she was just amazing to be with. She was a lot of fun to be around. We chatted for days. It really also helped that she has been to the Philippines. So as you guys know, Ashley is an American model out here in the States. So, and I always found it interesting whenever I was in the Philippines, if I would meet a fellow foreigner or an American, I'd always say, hey, what state are you from? And, I've made a bunch of temp friends or, friends for the day. And so it's like when you can see and you can hear about how Americans enjoy the Philippines, it's always, delightful, and it's really good to hear about their stories as they travel to the Philippines. So she said that she spent a lot of time in Manila and actually most of her time in Boracay. So we chatted a lot about that. So this is a great interview and I hope you guys enjoy it. As for YouTube, again, we're working on the Dakota Quinn Pinay Eats, which that was shot in Vegas not so long ago. And this was where I picked up food from this place called Itoy Sariling Atin. And a lot of great Filipino food. Dakota also was really great. So I did drop the interview last week, so I hope you guys listened to that. So before we get into today's interview, let's talk about some content that's been dropping at all of our sites. So at ASD, as I always gotta say, just check it out. There's just so much content, dude. I'm not gonna go down the list. What are we in right now? So it's already September. So Ashley, Trixie, Daisy, Barbie. So these are a lot of great scenes. I think all of these are in the Philippines. So please check out AsianSexDiary.com. Here at TP, as you guys know, the most recent scene was with the beautiful Salome Salve and Thor Johnson. So great scene. I was super excited to drop this, and I know a lot of people are enjoying it. I put up a reel the day it dropped, and that hit like 2 million views. So people are for sure aware that Salome Salve is back on TrikePatrol.com. So the next scene is with our buddy Thor Johnson once again. And this is going to be with a Filipino bar girl named Ortsap. I've seen this scene myself. Again, Thor Johnson just creates great content. He has a very unique style of picking up the girls, and it's more of kind of like a vlog style. He shows what exactly goes down in the Philippines when you're patrolling. So that's something to appreciate. Great quality, does a great job in all aspects. So please be on the lookout for that. And over at TTP, we just dropped another scene just this last Monday of, what was her name? I already forgot. Sorry. It's just, when you have all these models that you're dealing with, and we have 6, 7 sites, whatever. Sometimes, I forget, and sometimes I mix up names. But the most recent scene was of Tyra. There we go. So busty, beautiful German MILF. Before that was Bella. She's also a beautiful German model. Before that, Iomi 19, Racy. Just so many great scenes. Be on the lookout because we got plenty of more hot content coming at TrikePatrol.com. So at MILF Trip on the 27th, which is this Friday, tomorrow, we have Spencer Scott coming to shot with our buddy Tom Yum out in Las Vegas, Nevada. So this is a stepmom scene. I'm sure you guys are going to love it, so be on the lookout. Follow Spencer Scott on Twitter. I'm for sure she's on Twitter. I think I've seen her profile. I think we're following her. But great scene, and I can't wait for this to drop. So be on the lookout. This drops tomorrow at ESD, aka Eurosex Diary. For the hottest European chicks, please check out EurosexDiary.com. And if ladyboys are your thing, please check out HelloLadyBoy.com. And for the hottest Dominican chicas, as I always gotta say, check out Shimmy over at Toticos.com. So let's get into today's podcast special or interview with the beautiful Ashley T. And thank you for tuning in to the official Trike Patrol podcast. And it's your host, Mr. C. All right, TV fans. So we just had a Pinay Eats episode with the beautiful Ashley T. What's up, Ashley?
Hey.
So first off, how you doing?
I'm so good. I'm full and I'm ready to take a nap.
So you enjoyed the Filipino food, did you?
It was delicious.
All right, glad to hear. Glad to hear. So since we are here in the Bay Area, if you don't mind me asking, are you a local of the Bay Area?
I live here now. Yes. I grew up in LA, but I've been here for a few years.
So either way, you're a Cali girl.
Yeah. Oh, always.
So since we're out here in the Bay Area, what are some things that you like to do out here?
I've started exploring with cocktails.
Okay.
So one of the things I've been doing is going out to try like fancy cocktail bars and trying to recreate their drinks. So that's one of my new things. Otherwise, I just kind of, I don't know. I travel a ton, so I can't say that I'm in the Bay Area a lot because I'm always traveling off to different countries and different states and doing a bunch of shoots and a bunch of fun stuff and meeting cool people. But yeah, I hang out, I chill, I eat, make drinks, and do a lot of online work with my fans and new friends. So yeah, it's fun.
So since we're talking about cocktails, what's your favorite drink to make?
Oh my gosh, okay.
Where do we start, right?
Yeah, there's so many. One of my favorites, I don't know what to call it, but I basically put cucumber, mint, smash the cucumber really hard, smash the mint a little bit, not too much, gin, elderflower liquor, and sparkling water over ice, shake it a little bit and put it over ice. Delicious. It's like super refreshing, especially in the summer. So I don't know, I think I just like, it's like a cucumber spritz.
Well, I mean, on the virgin side of things, water and cucumber with mint is pretty refreshing by itself. So add some gin and now we're talking.
Get a little cocktail going. Yeah, so I love making drinks. I do a bunch of fruity stuff, and yeah, I love. I think I might want to like part-time bartend, like for fun, like moonlight somewhere. You know, I think it'd be really fun.
You can make some money, meet new drunk people, and
right?
you know,
new drinking friends.
There you go. Can't go wrong with drinking friends, right?
Exactly.
So you mentioned that you travel a lot, and you did mention earlier that you've been to the Philippines. And you've been to, especially Boracay, since it's interesting because we're here at, what is it, Boracay Garden and Grill? Yes. So talk about just things aligning, right?
I know, it was meant to be, for sure.
So as an American, do you mind if I call you an American?
Oh no, totally
okay.
Fine.
So as an American, how can you describe or kind of, what's the differences between the Philippines and America?
I feel like the most notable thing was that when I got to the Philippines, it seemed like everyone that I interacted with, whether it was front desk at the hotel or like even someone on the street where I'm like, hey, like where is this restaurant that I'm supposed to find or whatever, everyone genuinely is sweet. And I think that's the only way to describe everyone that I met in the Philippines was they were sweet and like kind. And if you ask someone for directions out here or anywhere in the US for the most part, like they're just like, use Google Maps.
Yeah.
Or like, it's over there. Like, what, you know? But they're like, they would walk me. They'd be like, oh, okay, look, I'll show you. Like, it's this way. Come with me, and like, I'll take you there. And I'm just like, they're so genuinely sweet, and it seems like they care.
They'll take time out of their day to help you, right?
Help. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, here in the States, I don't see that happening. Like, fuck off, you know? Like, like, leave me alone. Yeah. Especially, I feel like it's like, especially here in the Bay Area. I want to say life is a little more on the quicker side of things out here. People just want to be left alone, go to work, go home, and you know, start another day. Yeah. You know, in the Philippines, I feel like each day is more of a gift of just enjoying life.
It is.
You know.
Definitely, you really feel that when you're there. It's one of my favorite places. For sure.
So, what was one of your favorite things to do in Boracay? I mean, there's so many great things to do there, right?
Honestly, I love the water. I know I'm not super tan right now, but I am a water girl. If I can see through the ocean, I want to be inside of it. So that was what I did almost every day. I would either go out snorkeling just like from shore, or would take like a boat out to like, I want to say like the middle of the ocean. It was really deep. And like the boat people would just be like, yeah, you can snorkel here. And I would just jump off into this beautiful, like crystal clear water, perfect temperature. Like it's not too hot, it's not too cold. It feels so nice. And like put on little goggles and you can see every sea creature in the water, and it's like there's no yuckiness. Like you can't see through the water here. You can't see through the water. I don't think anywhere in the U.S. Maybe Hawaii.
Yeah.
Water.
Maybe Miami.
Yeah, maybe Miami. But other than that, like nothing beats the water and the beaches and just like it's just so nice and relaxing and beautiful. Loved it there. Yeah, the water was.
Yeah, so you mentioned, you can't find those kind of beaches, obviously, here in California. Clear water. I mean, we are in San Francisco. Have you been to Ocean Beach down the street from here?
I haven't.
Yeah, you've had the pleasure of enjoying Boracay, so I don't think you're gonna like Ocean Beach that much.
Yeah, I don't think any of the beaches anywhere in California would compare.
Yeah. So a little bit about your career in adult.
Yes.
So when did you get started?
I was in when I was 18. That was 15-ish years ago. Ouch, that hurts to say. But I was only in for a very short time, and it was just a lot, and I was very young. So I went to the corporate world for the past 15 years, and just started with Cox a few months ago, in like May, I think. Yeah, so it's been a few months.
So I want to mention to our listeners, like everything just happened really well. It's like it was meant to be. So I saw you on the Cox Models roster, and I saw that you're from the Bay Area, or that you're currently in the Bay Area. So I'm like, okay, since I'm in the Bay Area for this week, because I'm on and off between LA and the Bay Area, and I was here for the week. So I said, well, let me reach out to your agent and see if I can get you booked for Pinay Eats. And then I mentioned it to my boss, and he said, well, she's 30, she's in her 30s, so why not get her booked for a MILF trip as well? And then you arrive here and you're like, yeah, I've been to Boracay, I've been to the Philippines. So, I mean, talk about just everything happening for a reason, right?
Exactly, 100%. I know, I was like, wait a second, this is perfect. This is perfect, I love it.
So since your comeback in the industry, how's everything been going?
So good, so fun. I've never been happier to be out of the corporate world. And I've met so many cool people since I've started shooting, and I'm having so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's really such a blessing to be able to like say, yeah, this is what I do for work. Like, It's great.
I feel the same way. It's like, I worked in the corporate world for all of my 20s, and it's like here when I work in my job now, it's like I literally get to meet up with porn stars all the time, literally deal with porn stars. I get to deal with content that I love. I get to deal with a brand that I love.
And good food.
Eat good food.
It's amazing.
I mean, working in the corporate world, I can't even tell you a full week that I had where I'm just like, man, that was a great week.
Exactly.
Sunday would come and it's like, fuck, I got work tomorrow, and I have to do this shit again. But I don't ever feel this way in this industry, and it seems like you feel the same way, right?
Exactly. Yep.
So what are some scenes that you have shot since your comeback?
I've done, quite a few. I don't even know where to start, but I do know that my new Sensations scene is actually going to be released in a few days, so that's great. I shot with Mofos, I did a bunch of fun stuff in Florida, done some fetish work, and honestly I'm just like exploring through doing shoots, and I love everything I've done so far, and I am so excited to do more. I can't wait to do more shoots.
Well, you have your MILF trip scene coming up,
yes.
So
yeah,
I'm excited. We're excited.
It's on my calendar. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a whole MILF vibe going that day.
There you go.
I can't wait.
So, I want to say I've been learning since working in this industry. I always thought we were hardcore, but there's some content that's really hardcore. Like, I don't think you'll ever see us choking, pulling hair, Although I've kind of wanted to try it, but I don't know if it's our thing. So when we're talking content, what kind of content do you love shooting? Do you love like the whole French kissing, call me babe, give me flowers, or do you want to just get your guts rearranged and just slapped and fuck me daddy kind of thing? Like what's your ideal kind of content or shoot?
There is no sex that I don't like. I'll tell you that right now. I think I'm the most sexual person that I know and that I have ever met in my entire life, right? I don't know anyone that's more sexual than I am. But I like every kind. What I would choose if I had to pick would be absolute just destruction. I want to be destroyed. I like to be manhandled, choke me, pull my hair. Yeah, like tie me up, please. Like put bondage, yes. I'm super into that in my personal life. So I feel like doing that on.
All right, so it's kind of hot today, and I don't know if it's the model that I'm talking to that's too hot, but our camera gear just overheated, so it cut off. So welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, I got a little too hot over there.
So you're talking, I mean, I think it was the discussion that we were getting into. You said you love getting tied up. That's kind of your thing.
Yeah, I think it's because like I'm always very in control of everything I do, and my corporate life and my personal life, I'm always very in charge of everything. So I think I like the feeling of being a little helpless and just being at someone's mercy. Like I love that. It's so hot. It's my favorite.
So I must ask, do you do anal?
I personally am starting. Professionally, I've not yet because I need to
prepare.
To get really comfortable with it. And my first anal scene is going to be a big deal. I'm going to make sure that everyone knows that the cock is going in my ass.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big deal.
You got to plan it for the day too. It's like, I remember having a Pinay Eats episode with Crystal Davis, and she said, well, you know, I can't eat too much because I have a gangbang anal scene later. Yeah. I'm like, okay, but we ended up eating a lot anyways. You know, you put a bunch of Filipino food in front of a Filipina, you know.
It's not going to say no.
Yeah. So I hope she did well. I haven't seen that scene, but you know.
I want to watch it now.
Yeah. But she's an OG. She knows how to take it up the ass.
Yeah,
you know.
she can handle it.
Yeah.
I'm still a baby.
So a little bit more about just porn in general. What are some misconceptions you think people have about folks like ourselves that work in porn? You know, like you said, you worked in the corporate world. Like, I'm sure if like you were still working in there and they found out what you do, there might be some judgment, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think like, I remember when I was younger and I was getting into the industry and I would tell my friends, you know, like, oh, I'm doing porn. I feel like people had a really negative outlook on it. I think that now, while there's still some negative connotation to being a porn star or whatever, I think it's getting more normalized because of, you know, during COVID, what did everybody do? OnlyFans.
Either watched or made porn.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, it kind of, I feel like it became more normal. But I think that a lot of people that I talk to, even just in my personal life, I'm very open with all my friends. Like, hey, yeah, like I do porn. I have no reason to hide that. I think it's cool. I'm proud of it. I think it's fun. And I love my life, so why not? I think they don't understand that we get tested so frequently that we're super clean.
Yeah.
To the point where like, if I'm hooking up with someone that's not in the industry, I worry that they have something more than I worry about getting something at a shoot, because I know that we're tested, we exchange test results. Like, I know you're clean, you know I'm clean, perfect. But with people on the street, like I feel like they don't pay attention to getting tested as frequently. So they're probably like, oh, you're a porn star, you're a slut, you're probably dirty. Like, quite opposite. Like, we have to be clean to shoot. So,
yeah, I always tell everyone that. I mean, porn stars are cleaner than your typical club rat slut. Like, you know, that's fucking every guy every Friday, Saturday from the club, you know.
100%. It is safer to fuck a porn star than it is to fuck some girl you meet at a bar.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah, so I think that's the only thing is that people think like, oh, you're dirty because you do porn, but no, like we're super clean and we look great and we keep our bodies tight, and you know we have more that we have to do to look good, and that's really our life. Like, our job is to look great and to be clean and to be hot and to smell good and to fuck well. Like, it's our job.
Well, people might say that, you know, porn stars, people in porn have no self-respect. No, I think it's the complete opposite, because again, you got to take care of your body, you got to get tested, so yeah, I mean, you know, just the fact that, you know, most models have to go to the gym, make sure that their bodies stay fit, eat good, get tested again. So I want to say there's a little more self-respect with porn stars.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I know some people that might be listening might argue that, but hey, you know, that's everyone's open to their opinion.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So, hey, if I'm happy, that's all that matters. I'm good.
Yeah, so, happiness is the true wealth in life.
Yep, life's good.
So, what is the best part about working in porn for you personally?
Honestly, I love that nothing is the same. I never have the same day over and over. Yeah. Like I did my corporate job, it was just the same shit all the time. But now it's like I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm flying here today and I'm doing this scene and I have to look like this, or I have to do my hair this way, or have my makeup done a certain way, and meeting new people and like different experiences, and even having conversations like this. Like, it's so cool because no day is the same. and it's always fun. Yeah.
I feel like it's easy to stay motivated in this industry. Like, your success is really up to you. You hold it. If you want to be lazy and just kind of go with the regular routine, then don't expect to get where you want to be. But if you want to go above and beyond, I mean, you could go above and beyond in a lot of corporate jobs, but let's be honest, you give ideas to your manager or to the big CEO, whatever. Most of the time, they're just gonna be shot down.
Exactly.
In this industry, there's always ways to find new success with your creativity.
Exactly. Yeah, where it's like, I want to do this, or hey, I don't want to do this, and you're making it for yourself, which I think is really cool.
I agree. Yeah. All right. So, what are some things that maybe you would change about the porn industry? Is there anything that doesn't really just rock your boat, or that you're not a big fan of within the industry, or in the life of being a porn star?
I have no complaints. I feel like there's so much freedom with doing porn. Like, if you're cool with being on the internet in the way that, porn stars are on the internet, then like, I think because I was so constrained in the corporate life, that like, now that I have this kind of freedom where I'm like, I can really make my own schedule. I can say yes to this, I can say no to this. It is what it is. I guess, I don't know if this is taboo to say or if I'm going to get canceled for saying this, but I think that like, if we got paid royalties, that would be cool. Because it's like, we get paid for our scene, and that's it. So I think that's the only thing I would change, but I feel like that'd be impossible to like figure out anyway. But I honestly love everything else about the industry. It's so fun. Like, this is like a dream job.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
For some people, probably not, but for me, I absolutely love it. It's great.
Hey, as long as it makes you happy, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So, where can our listeners find you online? Are you on Twitter, Instagram? What else do we have nowadays? OnlyFans?
I know. Oh my gosh, there's so many platforms. I am on Twitter or X, whatever we're calling it now. I don't know, as Real Ashley T. And then I am on Instagram as Ashley T Official. And my OnlyFans is also Ashley T. So yeah, I'm pretty much Ashley T all over the place. Just Google Ashley T and I'll pop up somewhere.
All right. Well, Ashley, I want to thank you. As we say in the Philippines, maraming salamat. It's been my pleasure. I've had a lot of fun. And again, I hope you enjoyed all of the Filipino food that we had.
I did. It was great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.